Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is James Murphy and welcome to day 2 of goals. Yes, that's it, from Ocean Isle, North Carolina. So let's do a quick recap. So yesterday, basically we put up all of our categories of improvement, and there are 6 categories, right? There's your health, physical health, relationships, finances, career, spiritual life, and emotional life. And you want to create whatever other categories you need for your life as well, or condense them. I told you I condensed my business and finances together, and spiritual and emotional together, whatever works for you. And then the second thing that we did yesterday is we just started to capture all of our values, right? And values are just emotions that we feel or that we want to have more of, like success, love, joy, happiness, fun, playfulness, accomplishment, things like that. And then we just want to percolate out that in a while. And we want to keep doing it 2, 3, 4 times. I kept reviewing my goals even last night after the videos and that. Just kept reviewing them, added a few more in here or there. And if they keep coming up 2, 3, 4, 5 times, that's great, because that means that's a good one, right? So I want to ask the question, what's most important to us in life? And just capture all that stuff down, those key values. The second thing that we want to do, and I put up my my months for the year here, because remember, visual is memorable. This is an organic process. You want to keep visiting it every day. And then the third part is you want to have it be out and about so that you can continually see it, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. You want to keep adapting it. And so then yesterday we asked the question, hey, what's most important to me in these areas? So all I did is, the next step is kind of narrow all those things down into my top 3. Now you could do 3 to 5, that's fine too. But we want to really narrow this down, because all those values, what's most important to you, can really be narrowed down to like 3 things. 3 to 5 are really those top values that drive all of our behaviors in that area of life. And so once we start to narrow that down to the top 3 to 5, you'll see that in the picture. That's the first thing that I did in the time lapse here. The second thing that we want to do is we want to ask a follow-up question. And this is a big brainstorm. And remember, in a brainstorm, what are the rules for a brainstorm? No judgment. You suspend that voice that says, well, how am I going to do that? I don't know how I'm going to do that. How am I going to make that happen? I don't know. You got to suspend all of that judgment and all that internal self-talk. And, well, who am I to do that? That's all stuff we have to clear up, by the way, with my course, Achieve Anything Now. But we want to focus on letting all that stuff aside and just brainstorm everything that we should do, could do. What are all the things that we could do that it will allow us to have more of that in that area of life? So, like, just real quick, I think in my let me see. So in relationships, I have happiness, fun, and being engaged, right? That's what I really want to add more of. And so you want to just brainstorm, hey, what are all the things I could do that would allow me to have more fun in my relationships? What are all the things I could do that allow me to be more engaged in my personal and in my relationships there? And what are all the things I could do to create or build more happiness into my relationships? Just have to be fun and playful. And part of that, of course, is because I work so much. When I'm off work, sometimes oh, my sob story, I'm so tired, oh, I need to recharge, oh, I'm an introvert, whatever. But the bottom line is, when it comes to being fully present with my family, I would really love to have more fun, more happy times, happy moments where we're laughing and there's laughter and playfulness in that. And I'm just more engaged. I want to be even more engaged there in that area of my life in this next year. So I'm just asking myself the question again, what are all the ways I could be more engaged, happy, and fun in all aspects of my relationships? My wife, my kids, my friends, family, everybody, extended friends and family. How can I do that? Even with my clients, how can I be more fun and engaged? So we just want to brainstorm all that. That's the second part of what I was doing. And I'm going to keep really brewing on this. It's like a good cup of cold brew coffee, right? You got to keep brewing it for a long time. Drip, 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 drip. Got to just keep brewing it and brewing it and brewing it, keep returning to it. So I'm going to keep doing that. You'll see by tomorrow my list is probably expanded quite a bit. I may even do that through tomorrow before we get to the next step. But we'll work on that tomorrow in terms of engaging. So big, small, whatever, yearly, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily goals, whatever. Put all that stuff in there, all the things you could do. Now, you also notice I did a little bit of a tangent thing just because I felt like it today. It was spontaneous, which is in my maps and the patterns for the year. Some of you may know I have a daughter and she's finishing up her senior year of high school. So I actually went through and just highlighted some of all the major things. I have all the major birthdays of the people in my family up there on the wall now in the calendar. And I highlighted when her school year is next year, when her breaks are. So I'm starting to put some form to the year as well. So as I'm brainstorming what are all the things I could do during this next year, I'm also starting to think, when are the breaks? When are the gaps? When's spring break? Where's fall break? Where's this? When does she start college? How does all this start to work? What are the holiday weeks? What can I do to make that work? So we're starting to engage a couple little different pieces of the puzzle here and there. So continue to have fun. Today's main point is brainstorm, and that's the question. Yesterday we asked what's most important to me in this stuff, in these areas of life. Today we're going to say what are all the things, when you pick the top 3 or the 5, what are all the things I could do that would allow me to have or experience more of that in that area of life, that emotion in that area of life. So stay at it. We'll talk to you tomorrow and continue to have an outstanding day. And right after this course will be the little time lapse so you can see me doing it. And I'm going to keep doing that throughout the rest of the day as well. Continue to be outstanding, keep running your race, and plan your life. It's your life, your way. Make it happen. It's yours. Talk to you soon. Oh, that just reminds me. I got to write something up on the board. I'll go do that right now.